fast and you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want.
Like that at all.
Don't judge us, y'all, before she say anything. Because we not supposed to be eating here.
But Starbucks has been my life for a while, so we just gonna try.
Sorry.
I just don't like the way it smelled the first time I opened it.
You ain't telling me what it is.
It's a. Do we even know what it is? It's like a pineapple cloud cake.
Oh, I was gonna say cookie cake.
No, pineapple cloud cake.
It smells like peach.
Naya.
It do.
It smells like pea.
I don't like jelly stuff. Just being for real. I'm gonna try it though.
Let me just show y'all real quick. Cause I don't know how I feel about this. Ignore the nails. Don't even say nothing. Cause I already know. I'll mess around and drop this on the floor.
You ready?
Not really. And then here we go.
What? You ate a big bite. I just ate the cake. It don't taste like that.
No, ma'am.
You ate the jelly.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try it.
I don't like it even without the jelly. No,
What the
ma'am.
hell? Now, why they do that? Friend.
I cannot believe. But guess what? I'm finna eat it.
Maybe if you scoop the jelly out.
I spent money on it. Is anybody like that? Like you, if you don't like something, but you spend money on it, you still gonna eat it? Because I have turned into that. I'm too broke to
I
just
eat mine,
throw
but
some
not
stuff
with
away.
the jelly. That's the only thing. Like the cake is straight, but the jelly,
No.
it tastes like lemon. It don't taste like no pineapple.
You said the cake is straight?
Yeah.
No. Naya. No.
It's okay, friend.
It
I'm gonna
tastes
have to
like-
buy you some 'cause I don't eat this.
It tastes like cheap cake, like box cake mix.
It tastes like them cupcakes from Walmart.
Yes. And like they tried to make it taste fancy, but like they failed.
I don't know why you eating that middle part though.
That was the cake part.
Oh.
I think I put a little bit.
On the picture, it just looked like a circle cake, like a plain circle cake with icing on top.
But look, it's got like, let me show y'all again. It's got like cream or something like
Yay!
on top of the jelly. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
They just be making anything.
And that little, what is that? The blue skies. Ooh, that's actually not good. Bad. This right here. Not as by itself. Nah, it's not bad. This part, the frosting part, whatever that is. But this at the top,
Yeah,
I don't like that. But that blue skies drink too. I had to add some, like when I got home, I had to add some stuff to it to make it taste good.
like
So that
sugar and
was-
stuff.
Not even sugar, but like I had, you know, those little squeeze packets for juice and stuff, like energy drink packets or whatever. I had to add that in there to make it taste good. This is a no, and for it to be expensive,
That's why they
Like-
right there.
I'm telling you,
Now
no.
look at her hair.
Look at my face. Ugh.
It's so soft.
Thank you.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. Your head is little. I'm just saying. So it's kind of like, I don't want to leave too much in the front or too little.
She said your head is little. Leave it to somebody to tell me that my forehead is humongous.
That's a good thing.
Having a little head
Yeah.
and a large forehead.
That means your hair don't be taking too long to get done.
Oh, girl, please. Okay. What's the longest you think I've been in a chair to get my hair done? I just want you to guess.
8 hours?
No. I remember I was in the chair for, like, I think it was, like, 12 hours. And here's the kicker. It was African women, right? Multiple people on my head. And this is why it took so long, y'all. It's not because I have a crap ton of hair, which I do. But it took long because this particular shop, you know those shops that, like, go and eat and stuff like that, which is fine. no problem. But they had their whole family in there, like having a family gathering, gotta feed the baby, do all this extra stuff. And the baby, like I said, the feeding the baby stuff and getting food is different. But like when you actively have a client, like eat your food, hurry up, like let's get this done, because I'm paying like what, $200 or more. Like I'm not trying to be here all day with you, and then are you letting me leave and get food? Like, you know, did you offer me food? I don't remember, it was so long. No, my mom did. My mom came with me. So let me put this down, Naya. You know why? My hands are getting tired, and I know your hands gonna be tired. Oh, okay.
There's this nice lady. I don't know why I be telling you this stuff, because I know you ain't gonna go to Mobile to try it. But there's this super nice lady that does hair. She will even sometimes do your hair for free. But I ain't tell nobody that. But like,
did she just, girl, are you talking about you gonna go?
She will do your hair for free.
How many months?
She'll put you on like a payment plan. But she's only because she's not one of those people who, like, you know how I'm trying to get on Instagram and like show people my work. She's not on Instagram or nothing, none of that. All of her clients come from like this. So
okay. And
she does braids so good. I used to get my hair braided from her in like 2020. But I ain't want to be one of those people that be like, "Oh, bro, can you do my hair for free?" So
yeah, just especially if she's already being sweet and nice.
I kind of like haven't been able to go because I can't afford it right now. But
Yeah,
her name is Charlene. She's like the sweetest person I ever met. But she do.
Put me
Who
in
me
for
saying
her.
that? Like when she go eat, like she'll offer you some. If she's cooking, she'll be like, "You want some?"
I love people like that. Just nice and don't even have to be. It's sweet.
Okay. I'll make sure this
Me and my little itty bitty head. When you said that, it reminded me of them things from Man in Black. When their heads get
I
strong.
wish my hair was long.
No, you don't. Having a big head is nice sometimes.
I do.
Big
When I
head,
went to
big
get my
brain.
hair permed, you know that lady asked me to comb my own hair out. I was like,
Huh? What, she thought it was nappy or something?
man.
What?
Yes, basically. Because I had just took my braids out.
Oh,
And
okay.
It looked nasty, but it wasn't. Because, you know, you take your braids out, it don't be hard to comb.
Yeah. I can understand it, at least with my hair, is because it get all that stuff in it, like the, you know, build up and what have yous. So I definitely have to be like, let me go ahead and wash this real quick and detangle it. So I get it, but it's also like, why are you making me do this? You know? I'm paying for the service.
Because I can't perm your hair like that. You know, like, I want to be like, no.
You should have.
Okay, I'm kind of like...
I know, I'm trying. Well, anyway, girl, I was trying to put it this way. Oh.
Does that feel right? Like, does that feel like the middle of your head? Right here? Kind of. I'm going to slap my boyfriend because he just texted me and I specifically said call me.
But do boyfriends listen? No. They listen when they want to listen, so.
I be drinking him in my head. I'm like, you're bald headed.
Not the bald headed. Not the no hair, no scalp, or all scalp. Like, that's crazy. It looks fine to me, Naya. But you know I don't care. Yeah. What's the worst that can happen? I look a mess? Probably not.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna be like, shrubs.
to be so much.
What's that lady E-Kane that don't be caring?
I don't know.
Shrugs. E-Kane's the one that, like, she got on there to promote wigs and just do her job. And she became a big personality because she, you know, honestly, I can't speak on her from the beginning. I don't know her like that, of course. But she became big off of making funny content when she was putting on her wigs and stuff. And just being very blunt and real.
I think I know what you're talking about.
But recently she came under fire, not to, you know, put her on blast more than other people already have. But she was going after a creator. Don't know who the creator was. But that was being disrespectful towards her. And she had some negative things to say about the skin tone and how, you know, just she brought up colorism and how she benefits from it, and blase. So a lot of people were canceling her and things like that. And it's crazy because it's like we get put in a like position nowadays where people can do things like make good music or be the successful business person, fashion designer, makeup person, or author of a book that's phenomenal and made all these, you know, sales, and then they do or say something crazy, and it's like we have to decide on, are they worth canceling or worth still supporting even though they have been disrespectful to a community of whoever, you know? I find that to be so crazy that we live in that generation.
Because a lot of people, it's no different from how people say like the slave masters are now successful police officers and judges and stuff. It's the same thing. Like, it's like people with money that are insane and evil, and are talented. So I'm like, I mean,
it's crazy to think of.
So you just
Do you want some clips? Like to hold it?
I think that was. I don't know. Yeah,
okay. I have some. But back to what you were saying is that's insane because yes and no, of course. Because say if one day, I mean, you get rich, like people can come back and look at these videos and be like, oh, they're gonna try to find negative and everything. Anyway, though, because think about like everything you say when you are an influencer, you have no backtrack really. Like if you say something, unless you're an editor, like you're editing a video such as this one will be, it's like you have an opportunity to see a flaw or something that you said that probably is not appropriate and delete it, you know? But if you're like an influencer and you hop on live and you decide to talk about police brutality or something and you say something out of pocket, it's like you can't delete that. And you have so many people that do care, the trolls, the actual fans, or whoever that are listening to you. So you can't say something and just think it's going to go away. So that's hard, like in this generation too, is what you say doesn't just disappear. It's there forever, you know? Because even if you apologize and you get over it for the next year or two or however long, you're still going to be brought up as a colorist, in her case, a colorist, for many, many years to come. That video is going to circulate, you know? People are going to still be making their duets to it. I'm still talking about it, and it happened, I don't even know how long ago. Maybe a month or so ago, I don't know, but...
More importantly, where is Corey Kimchi? That's what I want to know.
What?
My sister asked me that on my vlog yesterday when we were at Juicy Crab. And I was like, you know what? Where is Corey Kimchi? Because I don't even watch him
Corey
at all. But that kind of like alarmed me when she said that. I was like, what do you mean, where is Corey Kimchi?
Who is Corey?
You don't know him, but like you know him. He like make those videos playing the funny games and stuff.
Corey. The black man with the braces?
I don't think he got braces. But he's a really good YouTuber. Like, he don't cuss or nothing.
Corey. I'm finna look this up, but we're gonna wait. Corey.
Look it up on the TV.
Sorry, young man. I don't know. I do have the remote, don't I? We was about to watch Shrek, y'all. Cause somebody once told me the world was gonna... That's my stuff right there. Corey in the house. Girl, that used to be a good show too.
Corey in the house.
Who is like, okay, out of all the shows, Disney or Nickelodeon, what was your favorite show that you feel like you related to the most when you were a kid? Because for me, That's So Raven. Like, I inspired to be her. Yes.
Yes, That's So Raven, but I ain't gonna lie. When Hannah Montana came out, I couldn't relate, but that's all I want to watch.
Hannah Montana is a fact. That's funny, because when I went to that festival yesterday, they played Party in the USA. Of course. Because of course they did. 4th of July. And girl, I was up there jamming. Like, they didn't play it. It was the band that was doing the, you know, song. So they didn't play her song. They just were doing a thing. Performance. And I love that song.
Bitch, I told you to call me.
You should call him.
Like,
Of course, call him. What's the worst that can happen? He doesn't pick up.
I told you.
Yeah, call him.
He like,
Anybody watching this, if you are wondering if you should call that man or that female, first of all, as long as he or she didn't tell you that they have a restraining order on you, or they told you don't ever call me or contact me again, if you call that number without it being FaceTime and it rings multiple times, they didn't block you, then you're in there. Try. And
Yeah,
then
that's okay.
somewhere try again. I'm just kidding. Don't listen to me. Don't. My advice is not real.
is this very tight?
Mm-mm. Pull it out, girl. I was finna cut it off. You don't remember that face? Naya knows. I literally called her and I was like, Naya, I'm finna go to this hair place and cut my hair off. Because I can't do it. I just need... Do other women or men go through that where it's just like you go through something and you just want to cut all your hair off?
Yep.
Because that's what I want to do.
I'm slitting my eyebrow.
We should do it. I think that's so cute. But you can cut yours. I'll just do the makeup trick. Because you tripping.
That.
The makeup trip?
Yeah, I've been doing it, but it's not really giving what it's supposed to give. So I'm like, cut it. This hair is cute.
The ombre?
Yeah.
You like Tyler, the Creator? No?
Like, I like him, but I don't listen to him.
Girl, that concert, what is it called? Let me go back to it so I don't look dumb. Trying to say what it's called. What's your name, girlfriend? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
I'm gonna call him, and I'm gonna show you that he's gonna be in the bed in the pitch black dark, looking like a crusty ass.
Crusty? Not why crusty though.
Hey Siri.
Lollapalooza.
FaceTime, babe.
Oh Lord.
Starting a
have mercy.
FaceTime call today.
I'm mad it was so aggressive. Starting a FaceTime call to me.
No, you should hear how she's like, Daisy name. She's like, starting a FaceTime call to Desire. I knew it.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
I told you
Oh,
to
wait.
call me. Yeah.
Oh my God, listen.
I was falling asleep. My bad.
You not going out to eat?
Yeah, we don't need no time. We going. Yeah, video yesterday.
Yeah, and I told her what you said, and I brought up okra.
You did. That was the first thing you found on the fucking menu.
Love okra. I'm the same way. Fried okra? What? But here's the thing. This was the problem. Is it said fried pickled okra. I was like, pickled okra is usually like when it's in the juice and stuff, you know? Like it's the whole okra and it's in juice. That's pickled okra. But it said fried pickled okra. But when we walked past the person that had okra, it didn't look fried at all. So I was confused.
Yeah.
Like, what?
It didn't wait. It didn't have fried okra. What the hell is that?
That's what I'm saying. Fried pickled okra. I gotta Google that because I don't. It just didn't
It
sound
wasn't
right.
fried on her plate. Like,
It was just like, sorry, like regular okra. Like when you get it out the jar and they make it pickled okra. I'm sorry.
So it still looks fried.
You don't like okra?
I don't. I'm sorry.
Ugh, shameful.
No, it likes okra. That's what shit.
It is
Yeah.
the best. It's the best. It's the best. Yeah.
She said the same thing about oysters, and I don't know about them now.
she like oysters. She just allergic.
She likes to die for fun. I had them so many years ago and I had a terrible reaction. And so now I'm afraid to try it again. Like I told Naya we can order some oysters and go sit by the hospital. Deadass. Like I'm fine with that. Order some oysters, sit next to a hospital, wait 30 minutes. If I'm cool, we cool.
Oysters. I got an EpiPen in my purse.
And you have an EpiPen, I'm down to try it. Like we just gotta try one good place and I'll be fine. Cause I eat seafood
I'm
and
scared.
stuff, you know?
I don't think she'll test that theory though.
Naya doesn't want me to. I told her I don't mind. We just gotta be by a hospital. That's all I'm saying. You better put that EpiPen in my thigh real quick. No
I need to
hesitation.
Put it in my own bag.
Yeah.
Here for me.
I thought you turned it off.
Who, me?
I thought you turned the video off.
No, I'm trying to go to this has to be his actual profile because it says 18.6 million. So let's see when his last video was. A year ago is crazy. A year ago, Naya?
Yeah.
What's new, Scooby Doo? Okay, let's pick one then, cause I'm curious.
This ginger color is way longer than the other ones.
Is
So
it?
you don't have to burn the ends, but you probably have to cut it.
Let me see it.
This one is past your butt, and this one is right here.
Let me see it. Ew.
It's pretty.
I don't know what to do. Can't you? I don't know.
I can make them longer though now, so just add a piece.
This here?
Mm-hmm. The long.
Okay. I don't care. I don't know how to do it. Yeah, girl, put it to the butt. Get it to the butt. Hide the butt. I don't want the butt to be seen anyway.
I don't know.
I was like, I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, let's find a video.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me show you this cake that we just ate. Look at
Yeah,
this.
that's okay.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. It ain't cake.
It's a pineapple cloud cake that we got from Starbucks.
Okay.
So, I'm telling her my narcissistic abuse story. Like, I don't remember like details before we kind of broke up because I kind of like suppressed it. But we was like having arguments over dumb shit, like the dumbest shit, like stuff like, you know, and like he would ignore me like for days or 2 days, and like I would do stuff to like try to get his attention, ask people for advice, and like they would tell me like, you know, it sounds like you're being like manipulated, but the term narcissist wasn't like known for real, so nobody was like blatantly saying like he's a narcissist, but like they were like describing the characteristics, and I was kind of like, no, this happened to him, he was young, you don't know him.
Excuses.
Yeah.
I've done that.
And so like one day we had been talking about him coming here to see me for the first time for the longest, and he had booked his flight and everything. Do you know this man canceled the flight after a stupid argument?
I gotta see your face for this. Hold on. Oh, yes.
Now I'm laughing. Like, he canceled the flight, and that really hurt me because in my heart I'm like, well, if he comes here and see me, like, he'll have a change of heart, you know, like a fucking idiot.
Cancel.
And so we
even
were
funny.
playing IMVU. Unfortunately, that's where I met him. That's gonna give it away right there. But that's
Y'all
where
was
I
playing
met
a
him.
who?
We were playing a virtual reality game called
Okay.
IMVU. And one day, that's the day when we were sitting in the chat room talking about everything that happened. And I was sending him long paragraphs. You know, this nigga just randomly stopped replying back. Like,
Naya.
he probably faked sleep. And the next day, like, I woke up and I texted him. And he was acting like this shit never happened. And I was like, did you see what I put in the chat last night before you fell asleep? And he said, yeah, with a heart, you know, kind of equivalent to we're good type shit. And I'm like, oh, well, okay, I guess. And then so, but you know, I'm still annoying, so I'm like still gonna ask questions. So I'm like, oh, so did you buy the ticket again, nigga?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yeah. So fast forward, he came here.
Oh, he did?
Yep.
I would have been like, I'm not talking to you.
He came here
Crazy.
for 3 days.
Mm-mm.
And when the last day he was here, he was acting weird as hell. Like, he didn't want to be bothered. Like, he was kind of like moving around the Airbnb like I didn't exist in a way. But I had to take him to the airport, so I'm like, nigga, you gotta like acknowledge me.
Engage with me.
Shit. And so like before he left, you know, I was like all in his face, like, oh, I miss you. I gave him a kiss, and like when I kissed him, he like kind of made a face.
Girl almost fell off his chair.
He was
What
like-
do you
He
mean?
made a face like
Like the awkwardness? Like, Like, did that just happen because
Like,
I
you know,
didn't
you
want
see
it
a
to?
white person, you be like, what up? And they be like, you know,
Like, they don't really talk to me, but also don't beat me up. So I'm gonna be like a fake smile like that.
yeah.
Like, don't talk to me, but also don't think. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Respectfully.
And so he left, and
Naya.
down the plane,
Naya.
and he texted me a little bit, but he was being very dry after, or not texting back at all. Like, he wouldn't even call or get on IMU with me after that, and I kind of was like, yo, like, one day, what's going on? Like, he gonna tell me that when he was here, he felt like he was the only person trying to make it fun, and I wasn't paying him no attention. Like, just some bullshit ass answer. And I was like, excuse the hell out of me.
Like, what do you
But
mean?
you know, me trying to defend myself, I'm like, well, it's our first interaction. Like, you gotta give me some grace. And I was like all in your face, like, probably not as much. Like, I feel like what he meant by that is I wasn't being a whore. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though I was like, you know,
Trying to get down with the get down, but like also have respect for myself. And we're not here just for that. Like, we're here to create a bond. That's wild. That's wild. I don't know.
Shit, I wish I could remember what he said after that. But we talked, and you know, after we talked about it, I'm like, we good. This nigga ignored me some more. So I was like, bro, like,
How are we good and you not engaging? We're not good. We're good as in, like, you want to keep it open.
So, I mean, it turned into, which, you know what, I'm kind of grateful it went that way. Like, he wouldn't say nothing to me, so I wouldn't say nothing to him. And I had posted something and deleted our pictures because he still had our shit up, but, like, you're not talking to me, so that don't mean shit. Like, he had all our pictures up and stuff, our relationship status, and then, but you're not talking to me, so I'm like, oh, I guess I gotta move on type shit. You know, that nigga did what any narcissist would do. Start playing victim and posting heartbreak shit and being spiteful and all of that. And like, that shit broke my heart like so bad. I was like going crazy.
How you playing victim? And I called you.
Freaking IMU, man. And
that was a big swallow.
I can't
Swallow with
remember
disrespect.
how long it was until I finally talked to him again. I can't remember. It was a long ass time after though. Maybe like a year. Like, him ignoring me turned into never talking again. And I lost my mind, but you know, it was for good because this nigga's still going through women like nothing. And I know it's because of him. Like, everybody ain't hurting you, bro. Ain't no way.
It's something you're doing.
It's your personality. Like, yeah, he is a sweet person, like, you know, but
are you though? That's like love bombing. Like, in the beginning it's all sweet and you get us and you drag us. You draw us in by being the sweet guy that gives flowers and like writes poetry and
they're jealous,
cooks for you or whatever the case may be.
One time, he don't even know it, but that nigga admitted to that trait. Like, I had a whole bunch of friends on you because I had my own room. You can have like your own chat room, and I had all kind of friends. I had emo friends coming in there, trans, gay, like
whatever.
All kind of people came in. And he was like, one day he was like, we were talking about why he's always quiet in the chat, and he was like, I'm jealous of like the way your friends are with you. And you know, if I would have known what all this shit was, man, I probably would have been like,
you little suspect.
Yeah.
What you mean jealous? What does that mean? What do you mean? As a narcissist, like, well, not me, but like as someone that is narcissistic, like, they can't fathom that you have a life outside of them is how I perceive it. And on top of that, they like, I don't know, they crave your attention in the sense of like, they crave it but don't want it. But the moment you take it away, they either play victim or they like, then they start becoming this like manipulative, energy. And it's crazy. Like, I don't get it. I want a guy that's consistent all the way through. Like, if you're going to be buying me flowers in the beginning of our relationship, and I'm not ungrateful, you ain't got to buy me stuff. I don't want nothing from you. But, like, if you're going to buy flowers for me in the beginning of the relationship, it should be carried throughout our seasons in our relationship. Because I don't expect a relationship to be the same when I first meet you versus after 3 years versus after 10. Like, it's not going to be the same. You go through different seasons with the person. But when I can't actively call you or text you, and you respond, and like you're treating me like I'm an option and not somebody you value, you're putting me second to everything you do and all this other stuff, it's crazy. Like, why am I chasing a friendship with you, you know?
Yeah.
Or a relationship with you?
Like I said, I'm a girl, so like I'm all for like working it out, and like I would love for like, you know what I'm saying, shit to just a nigga just wake up and then like, I wanna love you, I wanna do everything
right. Like, to be on some Jodeci, like, you know,
what's happening?
Like, yes, but
that shit just sucks. Like, it's such a headache. It's like, you don't know how far to go, like, to wait for somebody.
That's the thing. I really just wish dudes and women, when they are in a position where they are no longer interested in a person, their feelings have diminished, whatever the case may be, just say it and stand on business. Stand on business, please.
It hurts less. Like, it still hurts like hell, but it hurts less when you're just honest. Like, having somebody wondering shit, like,
in limbo
is the worst.
Crazy.
Like, that's the worst kind of pain.
It is, because here's the thing, like, from my experience, obviously from your experience, what happens is, especially if you're like on the side of the victim aspect, where it's like you're the one that's being manipulated or whatever, once you get to a point of like, okay, I realize that this is not working for me, and you start venturing off and stuff, like, really everybody claims they quick to block somebody, quick to delete somebody, and some people really might be, but in some cases, as soon as I want you to call me eventually, because what I'm gonna end up being is I'm gonna end up finding a homie, finding a homegirl. Not that I'm gonna sleep with somebody, but I'm gonna find activities and things to do, and eventually I'm no longer gonna contact you, hit you up, whatever, or allow you to manipulate me, and then you're gonna come back, and it's just like, I don't know. That's when you gotta find out or figure out if that relationship is worth it. But that's exactly what happens. Is eventually you get used to not dealing with that person. Now, what ends up hurting you in some scenarios is realizing that you decide to do that and that person doesn't care. That's when it sucks. It's like, dang, I decided to just be like, F this person, let them do whatever they do to see if things will work. Girl, it's raining. Ain't no way. But yeah, you know, and they just don't care. So I don't know. I've always been very open to with relationships and stuff, like, and how I feel and what I've experienced in life. And I don't, like, we live in a world anywhere where we're going to meet multiple people. And you may marry somebody and be married for 20, 30 years. And I told you, our generation now, and even in the generations in the past, I think marriage was a lot different. Like, people stayed in relationships, not because things weren't hard, not because there wasn't cheating, but like, a lot of things were more private back, like, even 50 years ago, you know? Right. There was no such thing as social media to be on and see Kim and Rebecca talking to Derek and, you know, Robert. Like, it's more private now, or more open than it was back then. So I think that's also a big part of it. But I'm big on, like, okay, one day I may talk about how my boyfriend is this great person and how we, you know, we're this and we're that, and then the next day I may be like, girl, this man did this and he's been being narcissistic and whatever. Like, you know, that's life, that's relationships. It's not all going to be peachy. I personally just want a man that is going to continue to rock with me and that I can continue to rock with and grow with, despite, like, you know, obstacles in life. That's the point of a partnership, is to deal with the good.
Well, sometimes I be asking myself, do that shit even exist? Because I done been willing to stick with a nigga through jail, like, facing life. Yeah, that's how fucking, like, crazy I am.
Yes. It's not crazy. That's not crazy to have feelings for somebody and experience stuff. Like, you know, love somebody, care for somebody. Because just like you said, I dated somebody that was in jail, but this is what happened. We had a relationship out of jail. He got in some trouble. He went to jail, and I had to make that decision on, am I rocking with this person or am I going to break up? I rocked with him for 2 years while he was there. I realized, but that's the thing. Of course he did, but at the very beginning of our relationship, I'm bogus for that. I just exited out of this movie. Crazy. But the very beginning of our relationship, when he went to jail, I was the one that was putting money on his books. I was the one that was getting him stuff, writing him letters, sending him pictures and stuff like that. And I never thought I would be a girl in that position, because I just felt like I deserved better than that. And not that somebody going to prison or jail makes them bad or makes them, you know, it's just a mistake. You can go to jail for anything nowadays, to be honest. So it doesn't make them bad. But he was also a cheater beforehand. Like, he was doing some malicious things the day that he went to jail, even then. So, like, I gave him a chance even after he went to jail, and he didn't deserve one from me. And so fast forward, after 2 years, he ended up being in jail for 4 years. 2 years I dated him, broke up with him while he was in jail. But I remained his friend. Like, I still gave him access to me. But every time he called, he had to put money on the books. I didn't do it anymore. And then he started getting those little free calls, you know. So I felt like I was only talking to him for that amount of time. Then he didn't talk to me for a long time, because I gave him the energy that I was moving on, which I was. I mean, and then I like finally was done with him, and it's crazy and it's gonna sound crazy, but I was finally done with him. I stopped talking to him a month before he got out, and I did not know he was about to get out. He kept telling me over and over he was gonna get out, and things kept happening. Well, this time he meant it, and I didn't care. I stopped talking to him. He got out. I got a random text message from this number. He called me a nickname no one else calls me but him and one other person on this earth. So I knew it was him because the other person had just contacted me within recent. And there we go. But he was so interested in getting his stuff, like, you know, wet when he got out of jail with other females. He wouldn't wait for me to actually come visit and see where our relationship would go, or if he wanted to start something back up. Like, he was trying to win me over, but also still trying to be, like, out in the streets. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, you already had your chance. You went to jail. Like, you know. So what I was getting at, regardless, is it doesn't make you crazy for caring about somebody and trying to make something work with somebody. It makes you crazy to keep doing it and nothing, like, the outcome is the same and you're not getting anywhere and you're making yourself miserable.
Exactly.
That's what makes it crazy. And you can try. There's nothing wrong with trying, but after you done tried and talked to this person over and over, and they're still manipulative or narcissistic, which is the same thing, or abusive, or whatever the case may be, you got to start changing stuff around you so that you can leave that scenario or that situation. So that's the hardest thing. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I really some days just wish I would have stayed single for a couple of years, like, just while I'm in school and, like, other stuff, you know? Because I just feel like a relationship is so much effort, especially in this time and, like, this day and age. And I just, not that I don't care, but it's just like some days I just wish I would have waited.
Yep.
Mind you, I was single for like 4 years.
What you say?
But that was because the dude I was talking to was in jail. Like, he went to jail. So it was like, I was single technically, but I still had all these emotions connected to this man and was waiting to see what his outcome would be, you know, when he got out. So in my mind, I was still in ways connected to him. So I don't know, that's just how I perceive that, you know?
Right.
Yeah. I look crazy. I look like a Teletubby.
Mm.
Tinky Winky. Anyway. Girl, this gonna be a style.
I don't really like a sickness in hell ass track. I won't be here. Unfortunately. Because I love the hell out of you. Do you love the hell out of me?
I was telling him I like your shorts. I said I want your shorts.
Oh.
Why does this keep happening? Naya, when Naya pulled up to my house, y'all, I told Naya last time I saw her too, she was so cute. She had a little cute outfit like this, and that's my aesthetic. But I cannot find shorts that I genuinely like anymore. Like jean shorts. I just feel like they look weird to me. So I'm just like, I need to find some good shorts. I told Naya we need to go to, like, I don't know. Because Fashion Nova's cool, but they make everything like to have your booty out. And I'm just not, I don't know. I just don't want it.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. Like, I know Rue 21 has those cute, like, shorts and stuff. Or Rainbow. I don't think we have Rue 21 anymore.
Ours closed.
Yeah, that's why I feel like it closed down. But we do have Rainbow and some other little stores, like Urban Outfitters. I'm sure they got some cute little shorts. Urban Outfitters don't?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's like a little, I don't know, urban style clothes. I always say like hip hop style clothes. That's how I perceive it. Like I would expect someone like Sexy Red to go up in there, or Lotto. They so different. That's such a different like. I had a conversation with my friend about this. Like I was trying to explain the difference between like a rapper such as like Lotto versus a rapper like Sexy Red. And I said both are, you know, they use their body to their advantage and they like rap about sexy things, but I was like, there's just a difference. It's like Trina versus Eve. Like there's just a difference. And not even that, like I'm trying to even get closer to that. Like who's a good rapper other than Megan Thee Stallion? Megan Thee Stallion versus like Doja Cat, like, and I honestly think they could even be kind of in the same category. So I don't know, but I was just trying to explain like there is a difference, and I just can't put my finger on what the difference is really. But like I wouldn't expect Sexy Red to put anything out other than what she's making, and same with like Ice Spice. Like I don't expect her to put out anything other than the stuff that she's been putting out. Versus like Lotto, she has been so. Ooh, that's a girl. Let me cut that out because I already know how that's gonna go. There's so many people right now that love Ice Spice and love Lotto, and that are like, you know, conflicted. Really. I love Lotto. I was watching her when she was like singing, "I got a CRUSH on you, CRU," and I don't even remember how I came across that video way back when, but she had another song, Link Up. I remember watching that. And I was around like Baby Kaylee, around that time frame. Do you remember her? Baby Kaylee. So, oh my gosh, this is just a time frame in life. That was when Watermelon Drea and all that stuff too was popping.
Watermelon Drea.
You remember? Yeah, Watermelon. Well, I used to say Watermelon. I think that's what she called herself, my Watermelon. Trey Melvin, whatever his name is.
Oh yeah.
Watermelon Drea. It's like I watched one of those videos or something, and it kind of ventured off into all these different artists or YouTubers at the time, and I think that just came up because she had like some type of concert or something with T.I.'s son, and I remember that was one of the videos I saw too. It's like a little family gathering concert is what it looked like. Blase. I like Lotto. Ice Spice, I have nothing really to say about her because I don't listen to her music enough to like have a big opinion.
I'm starting to like her, but I don't know. Yeah. She got a little too much dip on her chip.
Yeah, I think our generation too is it's a lot of like just body. That's all. Like we just want to show body, but where's the talent too? Like you got to be like Meg or Cardi or somebody or Lotto, and like don't just show body but have talent too.
I did like the fart song.
Thank
you. You're not even a fart.
It's not that I don't like it. I just want to hear something like I want to hear her rap. You know, I want to hear you rap.
Her new song was good, but like I said, I think Nicki wrote that.
You did tell me that, and I said I think she's just paying homage to Nicki.
I think Nicki wrote that because they had started spending like time together before all that beef and stuff happened.
I guess maybe.
And Nicki was like, she signed her or something like that. I can't remember. Did she actually admit not going to me? I know she did, because apparently I said some stuff from them
About Nicki.
But I was like, maybe they were in the studio and Nicki was like, maybe she recorded in her studio because it sounds just like her.
It does, but that's the thing. Like, if I were to do a homage to Nicki Minaj, it would probably sound like that too. Like, I would try to make it like even with Doja Cat, like the song we just listened to in the car, "Get Into It," yeah. Like she paid homage to Nicki at the end because
That one verse sounded like Massive Attack.
Yeah, like she made it for.
Her song sound
Like it's Nikki, like literally just was
Chirac.
like, here's this. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got you. Well, it's the same hair, the same location, or like at least a mock of the same location. Blase, blase. So I get it, but anyway, I'm not gonna lie to you. This video is gonna get so long, and I ain't got time to be putting no part 2s and stuff. And I already know how people are.
Cause some of this we probably weren't really saying nothing.
No, we were saying a good bit of something. Somebody gonna need this message out there. The message of today is if something ain't right, it's probably because it's not. Don't jump to conclusions, of course, but if there's something like you play A, B, and Z in your head over and over again, and it just the math ain't mathing, or you feeling some kind of way, it's probably because that some kind of way is how you're supposed to be feeling, and you need to cut it off. And that's advice for future Javonna, future Naya, and anybody else. Why do I keep pressing this button, bro? But is that your moral of the story? The moral of this video?
My moral of this video is you put your trust in a nigga.
And you end up destruction. You end up not in a good place. But I don't know. This like video. I'm just gonna title this video venting. That's it, just venting, like getting it off the chest, the brain, getting it off the brain. But anyway, I'm probably just gonna show y'all the end of my hair, because really the reason why I'm ending this video is because my phone is dying. I'm not even gonna lie to you, it's at like 18%. So yeah, I'm gonna just show y'all the end of this video.
We'll be done at like 8.
8. Do you want to order some food? Like order pizza?
I don't really want no pizza.
Is there something else
I
to
don't
order?
think I got Godfathers. I don't want no pizza.
I just really don't think I've ever had Godfathers. I would have said that we could eat what I made last night, but I forgot that I had cooked it and like for breakfast, like made it into a breakfast dish. Or else I would have.
Order
Got
food
that.
like DoorDash or something? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, like they have Aztecas, a Mexican restaurant up here.
It costs way more though
Aztecas, yeah.
than if we just go get it.
Pick it up. I mean, we can. It's down the street if you want to order it. Like we can order and go pick it up, but it's raining. When did rain ever stop a person that's hungry? What am I saying? Well, I'll come back, y'all.
I'm going to start with this.
When it's been a few hours, but it felt like days.